Hello guys, like I said on Twitter, I will show you my workflow in English this time. So as you can see, I have a smartphone. It's a simple smartphone, as you can see, and this is an editable asset made with booleans. If I select this and go in edit mode, you will see this is just a box, and this is really useful. And booleans allows us to make this kind of assets, and to we can edit it if we want, etc. For example, if I want to edit this this whole, I will select the boolean object, select this one, make a scale, move it here, yep, maybe here, hoopla, maybe make it a little more, like this, etc., etc. So as you can see, I can make this. I will select this one, edit. I can select, for example, another boolean object, this one, and edit my object to make it bigger. I can hide it. I can also select this object. I can show the lattice. I can edit my lattice like this. I can scale my lattice, and as you can see, in real time I can directly edit my object to have exactly what I want. I will hide this one, hide this one. So I did this object with this workflow. I have this object with booleans, etc., etc. We will see how to make the same object. I will add a cube here. I will place it here, here. That will be the top object. I will duplicate this cube like this. I will apply the transformations. I will select the loop, the ring, and I will call speedflow with the bevel, and like this I can select add the bevel, this bevel. I will make a big one. With Shift W you will add another bevel modifier like this. You can of course edit it if you want, make something like this. You can even add another bevel modifier, edit it like this. You can switch between modifiers with arrows. You can edit, etc., etc., etc. And I will switch to the first. I will add subdivisions. And as you can see, I have one object. I will use shade smooth, and why not auto smooth. I have this result. So I will edit this one. I will apply the transformations, and I will put it here. I will select with Shift this one. Maybe I could, for one time, use the screencast. Yep, I have to move it, positions, like this. What it? Okay, okay. So I will make a boolean. As you can see on the 279.1 we have some issues with the speedflow. We will fix this as soon as possible. And I will make my boolean. I will choose intersection with F, and like this I will have my new object. I will hide this one, and this is the object with the intersections. So I will one more time. I think it's because of this I have some issues. I will one more time select this one, and I will duplicate it. Yep, like this. I will edit it. Let's see. Yes, I think there is some issues with this one. I will remove this to test. Yep. So I will first select échappe and arrow. I will add subdivisions like this. Arrow, sup. I will delete the previous échappe. I will select the other, do this, as you can see, and like this. I will stop the display. Okay, as you can see, this was the issue. So I will select this one, and I will duplicate the first object. This one I will select. There is a boolean. I will duplicate it. I will remove the boolean. I will select the new object and make a boolean. I will select intersections, and that's it. So now I have two objects. One with this one, not this one, I will hide this one. Hop, I have, I think I forgot one. Okay, this one is okay, and this one should not have boolean. It's a bevel. Okay, so I will hide it. So I have two objects, one on the top, one on the bottom. I want to add a cube with shift, a plane. I will move this one, not here. I will move this here. So I will select this one, make a boolean. I will make I will be in curve. Let's see intersection, and I have my result. I will select this one, make auto smooth on, and as you can see, this one will give you this result. Okay. I will select this one. I will select with shift the both objects. I will go here. I will hide the bool object. I will select this make a boolean, as you can see, and that's it. So I will make this one auto smooth on. I have this result. So I will select show the other object and move it here. Okay, I will hide this one, and now, as you can see, I have two objects. One with this kind of bevel, and one with this kind of bevel. So my object, as you can see, is really great. Hop. I will select both objects. I will Control Q, select and make plastic material. I will click on material color. That will add a material on both objects. Different material, as you can see. I will copy the material with Control Q, Alt and click on material color. Like this, I have the same object on both objects. So if I go on my render, as you can see, I have this. I can edit the color here, make something like this. So as you can see, I don't have the line here because I don't have the bevel the bevel shader. So I will select this one. I have my shader here. I will shift search bevel here, connect it to the normal, add samples, and change the bevel. So I have this result. I will play with the specular, with the roughness, the color, like this. So, as you can see, I have this result. I can also, if I want, make some hole like this, or make something different. For example, a cut here. We will test this one to make something different from my previous video. So I will create a plane with shift. I will place it directly on the object. I will move it here. I will scale it. I will add subdivision like this. Okay. I will select this. Yep. I will make something like this. Okay. So, I will make Q. That will be better like this. So, I will choose median. I will move this. I will move this. I will make a scale. Okay, maybe a scale here. Let's add a subdivision here. Control here. Up. Up. Control here. Okay. So I have this kind of result, as you can see. This is not bad, but it's not on the center of my object. So I will make the origin here. I will make this, and I will make, as you can see, shift cursor to selected. It's not the cursor I want, it's the object. It's on the origin, and this time, origin, geometry to origin. I always forget what I added on my object. I want to move this one on this one, so maybe I can make a cursor on this one, and shift to make it here, and that will be better, maybe. No, it's not what I want. Okay, it's because, as you can see, I'm not good here. Align here. Okay, so I will move this. Let's see this. Okay, so I will select this and this. First, this one, I will add an auto smooth. I will select this one, Control Shift Q, and here I will press Control Alt. You will see the result, Control Alt. Yep, that's it. So now, as you can see, I have another object. It's a rebel of this one, and I have this one. So I will hide it. Yep. This one I can make maybe another material. Up. Move it like this to show you the result. This one maybe, this one maybe I can make, no, I will keep this. So on this material, let's see, I don't have my bevel. Input, search, bevel. Up. And that's it. So now if I press my render, as you can see, I have this kind of result. And like this, you can do exactly what you want. If I want something metallic, why on this one? Something metallic. Remove the roughness. No, I selected the wrong one. Hopla. That's it. It's better. So maybe on this one I can make another material. So I will duplicate the material. No. I have only one material on this one. Let's see. It's the other material. Okay, no worry. It's okay. So I will change the color. Make it, why not blue? Like this. Okay. And this one will be the screen. So maybe I can also add a cut, but I will keep this one. I will remove this one. Okay. So as you can see, you can make object with a curve, with bevels, etc. And that's work. This is nice. Let's add this. I will go here. I will select this one, booleans. I want this one. Yep. Shift D. Up. I will make the cursor on this one. Up. I will select this and move it to the cursor. And like this, I will be able to do this. Up. I can also parent this one to this one with parent, like this. If I select this one, as I wanted to select this one, that will move the other. So I will select this one, boolean. Up. Maybe move it a little to avoid this artifact. I will hide it. This one I will move it like this. So I still have some artifact. Maybe I can add a subdivision here to avoid the artifact. On the future version, there is a patch that will add a modifier to clean this kind of artifacts. on the normals. I hope that will be available as soon as possible. I will duplicate, not duplicate, I will select, yep, I have a little error. So, yep, I will restart, boolean, select this one, parent. I can select this one, and select the parent, as you can see, select hierarchy with Alt, that will select the parent and the child. No, so I will the child. It's the child. I have only one object. My English is really bad, as you can see, as you know. So I will move this here, this here. I will select. Hopla. I can also make a little scale. Hop, boolean. Hop. That's it. So as you can see, I have some big artifacts. But this technique is not to make a finish object, it's to design object. Like this you can create, as you can see, really fast assets, and you can test some possibilities, etc., etc. But on this one the result is not really good. Maybe add a subdivision here. Let's see. I don't have my subdivision here. I don't know why. Why don't have my? I know. It's because my I need to make the subdivision on my Boolean object, not on my current object. That's it. So I will make. Yep. Oh, I still have. Yep là. Okay, my object is there. Control R, and I will make one. Yep là. Here. Yep. Let's see. Yep, solid. I will hide this one, and better result. Yep là, H. Yep, it's better. So, I have a little issue here. Yep. Maybe move this one here. I hope the build with the custom normal will be available as soon as possible. As you can see, the result could be better. So I will move this one, maybe place it here, move it here. Try to not have artifacts. That should be okay here. Hopla, I will make. I can also, if I want, select this one, make move it here. Hopla, make here to make a little bevel. Hop. You will see the result, but it's not really clean. That doesn't work really well here. So I will move this. I will hide it. Up. Let's see the result with the bevel. Yepla. That's it. I have my object, my holes, and this is nice. So maybe we could add the buttons here and here, but you know now how to do this. No need to make to do this. I think this is the same as this one or this one. And as you can see, everything is editable, and this is really nice to test some possibilities, to make some assets, and this is really nice also to how to do this, to I have some artifact here, to find a way to make this kind of asset. It is to make, for example, a big bevel here, a little here, etc., etc. To find the good workflow. It's really nice, and don't hesitate to show me what you can do, and if you have some ideas, etc., etc., don't hesitate. So that's it. I hope you liked this video, and see you later. Bye bye.